At a city of nearly 1 million people, specifically at a busy street, near several residential areas, there comes the noble business mission of making sure that these people have their needs of medications in urgent situations or normal to counter their sickness and ease their pains. Khulud Pharmacy at Al Markhia is the main branch among other 31 pharmacy branches, operating as a part of the largest chain of pharmacies in the state of Qatar called International Medical Company, IMC. The main branch operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just like other 14 branches from the chain, all of which supplies the city with its needs of medications along with other personal products. The parent pharmacy puts in its mission the emphasis on personal integrity of the profession, genuine client services, and the availability of medications at an affordable prices. To achieve this competitive priority, the pharmacy utilizes the science behind inventory management that facilitates its daily operations and deliver its promises to the customer and become a pharmacy the city can depend on. At this branch, the pharmacy offers nearly 12,000 items or SKUs, ranging from medications, baby foods and formulas, medical equipments and tools, other personal hygiene products, and cosmetics. Some of these products receive more attention than others, either for their importance to the patients, higher holding costs, or higher demand. This is where an inventory management system fits best to manage the business of this pharmacy. We met with the pharmacists behind the operations of the pharmacy to understand how they apply inventory management principles that helps them manage their numerous SKUs and offers in the most effective and efficient manner. While the pharmacy's demand is variable, it has a fixed lead time. That is why Khulud Pharmacy uses a periodic review system, but treat different SKUs differently to either manage costs or address customers' needs. Each quarter, Khulud Pharmacy uses its inventory management system in place to generate reports to see which products are running out fast and which are moving slowly. For example, for SKUs that experience slow movements, the management issues a recommendation to decrease the lot size in the future to save on the holding costs of the product. For SKUs that experience fast movements, the management issues a recommendation to increase the lot size in the future to make sure that customers' needs are satisfied and an increase in sales takes place. Other medications are very critical to the patients, and the patient cannot switch to another drug other than the one prescribed by their physicians. Drugs for chronic diseases such as diabetes, blood pressure, psychiatry, and others are all examples of medications that has to be there at larger quantities with larger safety stocks to avoid any back orders or lost sales. Consequently, these products has larger lot sizes when orders are sent to the suppliers. Therefore, the regular SKUs in the pharmacy has safety stocks to meet the demand during a period of 1.5 months, while the important SKUs for patients, the safety stocks are set to meet longer periods of demand of an extended period of 3 months. It's the afternoon of a weekday at the city of Doha. Customers walk in at different times. The peak of demand takes place between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. compared to the rest of the day, and on Saturdays compared to the rest of the week. How does Khulud Pharmacy make sure that they have what the customers need at all times and deliver its stated promise? There, at the back office operations, a group of dedicated pharmacists and administrators work on managing inventories and participate in coordinating the flow of stocks along the supply chain. Khulud Pharmacy deals with a total of 16 different pharmaceutical companies and distributors. Currently, an automation of orders along the supply chain is not available. However, the management aspires to have this system in place in the near future. Currently, Khulud Pharmacy replenishes their different SKUs mainly in two ways: centralized approach and a decentralized approach. For centralized orders, fixed days within the month is set for each supplier, where an operator in the back office generates reports from the inventory management system to check the level of stocks available for that product. The pharmacist then sends order via email to the main warehouse, which in turn collects all orders from all other branches and then send the augmented orders to that supplier. That supplier in turn supply the main warehouse with different lot sizes at fixed times. Finally, the pharmacy gets its quantity ordered after a lead time that equals 2 weeks. Thanks for the barcode system available for each SKU, the whole process is automated without a need for a physical count of stocks. At specific days of the month, the parent company arrives at the pharmacy with the needed stocks to restock the shelves and make sure that the stocks reaches the target inventory level T. For decentralized replenishment, each of the pharmacies under the parent company IMC has the authority to communicate directly with the supplier to issue orders of products that are bulky in size and have higher demands. This way, the IMC saves the costs of storing and transportation and also saves time to ensure the availability of products for customers through speed delivery. Every quarter or 3 months, a report is generated from the system to see which SKUs has reached 20% or 30% of its quantity. A recommendation is then made to adjust the lot size in the future so that it won't reach that critical inventory level. Like a reorder point, this level is set to issue a warning that the stock is almost running out at a certain time of the year, reflecting higher demand. An evaluation is also made on slow-moving items as well, and recommend shrinking the lot size in the future orders. Finally, promotions are offered as an anticipation inventory reduction tactic. Khulud Pharmacy do experience seasonal demands. For example, at winter seasons, the pharmacy experiences higher demand for flu medications, cough medications, and antibiotics. This is taken into consideration each September of the year, where orders are issued for the next season to have larger lot sizes. Similarly, an order prepared in April for the summer season where the pharmacy experiences higher demand on intestinal medications. There happens times when a random demand affects the stocks of medications at Khulud Pharmacy. Such random demand can come in the form of a patient who wants to travel and asks for a large quantity from a certain medication. This results in a sudden runout of a certain SKU. To counter such incident and similar ones, pharmacists at Khulud Pharmacy collaborate among each other and report such incident. Right after such incident happens, the pharmacist checks the inventory system to see the status of the SKU in the storage area. Checking the system, it reflects that the SKU is actually out of stock. The pharmacist cannot wait until the next reorder date, but rather writes in a book dubbed Daily Shortages and document the incident. By the end of the business day, the pharmacy operators contact the warehouse or other pharmacies in the chain to request replenishment for that medication. If neither places has the medication, the operator then contacts the supplier directly and asks for a replenishment, which is usually responded to in the same day or the day after. A system developed by one of the pharmacy employees voluntarily connects all the pharmacies belonging to the IMC parent company via the internet and is updated every 1 hour. The system helps the pharmacists to check if they can replenish a stock that ran out from random demand from the nearest branch, or perhaps send the customer to the nearest branch in case a certain medication was not found on the shelves. A dedicated driver also keeps running during the day between the pharmacy branches to manage deliveries from one branch to another. Now let's take a real-life example to apply what we have learned. Today is the 26th of December. It is time at Khulud Pharmacy to fill in the orders for the supplier named Qatar Pharmacy. We ask the system to suggest the lot size or quantity using the average demand during the last 3 months extracted from the history file, starting from September 25th to date. The next step is to specify the supplier from the list of the suppliers stored in the system. As all the suppliers are stored in the database, the last step would be to specify the period of time that we want the lot size to cover in terms of demand. We are dealing with a fast-moving set of SKUs, so we put 90 days and ask the system to generate the required order size. At an Excel sheet, the system reports the amount of stock sold during the past period specified and suggests a lot size accordingly. Changes are made manually based on judgment and experience to include things like anticipation inventory or near-expiry products. For near-expiry products, the Supreme Council of Health in the state of Qatar advises medications to be discarded when they have only 1 month left to their expiry date. Once the order is specified, an email is sent to the main warehouse of the chain. The warehouse on their end assembles all orders from various chains and issue one augmented order to the supplier. The lead time for this order is 2 weeks. That is when the main warehouse distributes the items to the pharmacy branches. So, we came to the end of our inventory management journey. We have seen how through periodic inventory system, the replenishment of inventory and supply chain, stock evaluation, anticipation inventory, daily shortage reporting, cross-checks and inventory swapping, and the applied example, how Khulud Pharmacy manages its inventory to achieve its competitive priority and deliver its promise of emphasis on personal integrity of the profession, genuine client services, and the availability of medicines at an affordable prices. Thank you for watching, and we hope this video has added to your applied learning experience. Take care.